Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Paul James. I just want to do this vlog just so I can clear the air and just like document what I'm about to do. I'm about to make a huge move and a huge leap, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that comes up with these ideas and wants to take a leap of faith and move outside of the United States just to test out other areas. Seriously, right now it's been an increasingly strenuous time, like in the US, just to survive. For example, like I knew that there was inflation happening over time. There's going to be some price creep over time, just based off of like the dynamics of just over time, things get more expensive. But the last 3 years have been insane. I can't even start to like, well, yes, I can. Like going to this grocery store, buying eggs. Dude, you go to the grocery store and you buy eggs. If you're paying $7 for eggs, there is something wrong. Like you go and you get milk and you feel anxiety because you're like, man, should I get this gallon or just half a gallon? Because this gallon is like over $5. Like those type of questions were unheard of back in the day. Just 2 years ago, you weren't thinking about those. And now those are things that come to the forefront of your mind. Another thing, me and my daughter went to the farmer's market like 2 weeks ago. And the farmer's market, we were about to buy some grapes. So you're thinking, all right, we'll go to the farmer's market, buy a few grapes, super hot outside. This is Las Vegas, so it's burning hot. This local farmer showed me a little tiny thing about like this big full of grapes, right? Guess how much it cost? $15. $15.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And you can still hear the anger or the frustration in my voice right till this day. It was painful. I told him no thank you for sure. We left. So I just want to just get that out the air. Things are getting way more pricier. Housing prices going up, gas prices going up. Every single thing is going up. And there's only one thing that is not even thinking about going up. And those are wages, right? So even if you have your own business like myself, I own my own short-term rental business. I have several properties. It doesn't matter how much you're doing. It feels like inflation is always chasing you. It's like you're racing with inflation every freaking day. And I know I'm not the only one in this world that's feeling this. I know there's others that are feeling the same exact way, right? I should be feeling really comfortable. And I live okay. Like I live pretty good. I'm not going to say that I'm broke, I'm deadbeat or hurting. My family and kids love their life in Vegas. However, there's a way I should be feeling way more free right now than what I feel. I still feel like everything is chasing me and things are closing in on my monthly expenses versus like what I bring in income wise, right? And I feel like I'm trying to think that I do the right thing. I've been following the right path to like grow my wealth. Yeah, it still feels like the wealth gap is closing in on us at a fast and rapid pace. So let me get off that. My plan, I'm about to move to Thailand. So my family and I are going to move to Thailand. We're going to live there. The price and cost of living is way cheaper. I visited there before. Me and my girl visited a long time ago with my daughter for her second birthday. And we fell in love with that place. The people were super nice. One thing is important is the culture, right? In the US, it doesn't feel like we actually have a dialed in culture. There's so much diversity that sometimes it's a headache, right? And it's really hard to fit in. But for some reason, when I went to Thailand, their culture was so welcoming, so forgiving, so like, I don't know, accepting. And it felt like everybody relied on each other to live. Like, for example, you go downstairs, if you're living in a high rise, you go downstairs to the local market, you're going to see families, you're going to see people that know each other selling. There's going to be open markets, open air markets where, there's families that are actually running their own business, selling their product from their farms. Not only are you eating fresh, but it feels like a community and everybody supports everybody. One benefit you have for being an American, and having the US dollar versus the Thai baht, which is their currency, is just the price to value, like versus their money. Now, that's not the only thing, but we can live a lot more comfortable over there, especially if you own your own business, living abroad and being a digital nomad. and I can provide a lot more for my family, and I can also give back to the local culture. Of course, I'm going to assimilate and actually learn the language and get my kids to learn the language, but it's just way too much that you can gain from moving to a place like that than just sticking here and trying to struggle every single day, day in, day out. It feels like they just cranked the dial up a little bit on the hamster wheel over the last 3 years. People working 2, 3, sometimes even 4 jobs just to maintain life. And that's no way to live life. When you really strip away all the norms and stuff like that of the work life, and you really look at what matters in a life, in an actual life, the thing that matters is your experience and the balance of spending it with your family and your time, right? And if you're working 4 jobs, you have absolutely no time. You basically sold all of your time just to live. You're basically working to live, and that's sad. So we're going to move to Thailand. I'm going to document the whole trip. We're going to sell everything in this house. We're going to sell all of our stuff, and we're going to move all the way over to Thailand. We're going to stop in Bangkok. I already got my tickets. We're moving in October. That's it. Like, there's no second guessing this. We're going to move to Thailand. We're going to live in Bangkok for a month. We're going to move around, and we're actually going to check out and see how life is in Bangkok. Go to Chiang Mai, check that out. And then go down south like Koh Samui, Phuket. But more importantly, my kids are going to be exposed to so much more than just living in Vegas, LA, San Francisco. Here's one of them right now. Come here. So this guy will experience more than most adults will ever experience in their lifetime at a young age like this. And I think that's super impactful and super important for his development going forward. So, thank you. So, that's what I'm going to do.
I love you.
I love you too, man. So, that's going to be our thing. And yeah, who knows? I might go over there and want to come back over here ASAP. You know, like, you never know how it plays out, but you will never know unless you take the first step. And that's what I've learned over life. You just got to take the first step. And you'll learn, at minimum, you're going to learn something new, right? So, we will go there. I will document everything. I'm going to show you the fun stuff. I'm going to show you and share you like all the numbers, the breakdown, cost of living, hidden gems over there. And I'm going to show you from, my perspective. I have a diverse background. I've been all over the world. I was in the U.S. military for 12 years. I've served in combat, so forth. So I've been well traveled, and I feel confident that I'm making the right move and trying this out. Not only that, I've already worked at Tesla, SpaceX, some of the top tech companies, and I know how the work-life balance is important because it took a lot of effort. Like, companies don't start from nothing with minimal effort in. There's maximum effort in. We're going 150% in to get those things off the ground as fast as we did. And I spent like 15 to 16 hours. Sometimes I didn't even know my 2-year-old. That's crazy. Like, he used to look at me like, who are you? Like, that's the way it felt. So now that I have my time back and I retired and I'm actually focusing on me and my family, I feel a lot better. I feel more inclined to make these moves. So everybody else's situation is different, but I'm just sharing mine. So yeah, stick around. We're going to go through the process of us moving, packing up some of the visas that we went for. For example, I went for a DTV visa. That's a brand new visa that just came out July 15th, 2024. But it's called the Destination Travel Visa. And this visa is so awesome. Like, if you're a digital nomad or you want to go for school, you want to go for Thai, kickboxing, you want Muay Thai, whatever, you can actually sign up for this visa. There are some requirements, such as you have to have $13,000 in the bank account, so forth. But if you can get this, it's a 5-year visa. You can stay there for 5 years, right? You don't have to do anything other than leave the country every 6 months or just do a border cross and renew and come back in. But it lasts for 5 years. It covers your family and everything. So, and you don't even have to go to the embassy. You can actually do everything online at eVisa Thailand. If you Google that, it'll take you right to their official website, and you can sign up online and get it approved and submit the documents right then. So I would recommend doing that. I know this video is pretty long. It's been a good 3 minutes, around 4 minutes, but hopefully you guys follow me. I'm going to put out a lot of content going forward. I just got my new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and this camera is amazing. I know the lighting's not great in here, but when I start getting outside and I start showing you what we can do with this thing, you're going to be impressed. Hopefully I can inspire somebody to make a move. Hopefully I can inspire somebody to start vlogging. And this right here, if I don't inspire anybody, at least I'm making my effort to document my trip for myself to reflect on YouTube. If anybody else wants to join me for the ride, you're definitely welcome, and I would love to have you. I'm going to share everything I possibly can to help anybody out. But at the minimum, I get to do something for myself that I've never done before. And I think that's the most important thing. And I think that is the message. Do what you feel you need to do. Even if you haven't done it before and it's not the normal thing to do. Normal is boring. Normal is going to get you to where everybody else is around you. But if you can be that person to branch out and take the risk and actually jump out there and take the leap of faith and try, which most people are afraid of, you're going to find out that, man, it's limitless out there. You can create. And we're creators by nature. So, like, go out there and freaking create, man. I'm about to try it. And if not, I can just pivot and create something else. But let's go. Create life.